We're at the race shop here in Brownsburg, Indiana. We just received the first edition 1/18 scale Whiskey Myers East Texas Hot Rod, the car we're gonna be racing at the Kings Royal, and I wanna show you guys first the unboxing of this diecast car.
Rico.
Okay, let's get a box down and get to business here. So six cars come in a box. 6 cars come in a box. This is box 15 of 84. I got my razor blade X-Acto knife, my Craftsman Phillips screwdriver. There's 2 little screws in the bottom of the cars. We're gonna fully build this thing. Like a kid in a candy store. So I know I said it earlier, but 500 of these cars were produced. They're gonna drop online on July 13th. This car is gonna be epic. The East Texas Hot Rod. My friend Ernest and I designed the box with a gentleman from San Diego. Look at these babies. This is sweet. 1/18 scale diecast collectible. This is part of the Rico collectible program. There's a few of you that are gonna have first dibs at this before it hits the public. So Rico Abreu Racing 24, we integrated the guitar with a little pinstriping into this fade of this beautiful red, one of my favorite colors, East Texas Hot Rod. Whiskey Myers, the band, is from Tyler, Texas, an incredible country rock band. So we got all 6 band members on there. We got a quote from the band, drummer Jeff Hogg. We wanted to make something that was very unique to each of us, but showed the spirit of our partnership. The East Texas Hot Rod is meant to be fast, and we know Rico is just the wheelman for the job, which is really cool to hear that. You know, you don't really see partnerships like this in motorsports where bands, standalone bands get involved with a race team, especially around an unbelievable event, the Kings Royal. So I'm really excited to present this car to 40,000 people that are going to be at the Kings Royal, something really special. And I know, you know, all these band members are passionate about racing. They love watching us, they love our success. And we just, like I said, thank you guys so much for putting this partnership together with me. So we put our car on here. I put together, you know, a little quote that I wanted the fans and Whiskey Myers to be a part of. This car at Eldora Speedway and our partnership, along with a limited run of diecast cars, the East Texas Hot Rod is a car that should live forever. And I want it to live forever. This is something really special. So we got Whiskey Myers on the end and a cool Rico Abreu logo with a Sprint Car 24 on it. Let's dig into really unboxing this East Texas Hot Rod. Acme does a nice plastic wrap to protect the box, you know, for people that don't ever unbox them, and they can set them on the shelf and really protect the middle layer of this box. Well, they put a little instruction sheet on here. I want, obviously, everyone that gets cars, they know how delicate these cars can be. So you have to be very careful assembling them. So it looks like we have the wing here and the hood. We got a nice pinstripe on the hood there, which is just a old school badass style. So here's the nose wing. We got Pacific boring on here, some orange and silver faded stripes. We got Whiskey Myers right on the belly of the nose wing here. We'll assemble this shortly. Let me get the hood out. We have our Eagle style hood. The hood I have utilized for probably the last decade on my race cars. It's got Whiskey Myers across the hood. East Texas rock and roll is going to be across the car with Whiskey Myers in a chrome look in real life. We didn't get that chrome on this car, but you'll be able to see it in real life with a nice pinstripe right down the front. All right, let's get to opening this car up. I actually am going to do it a little backwards here. I like unscrewing it, so when you do get it open, you can just pull the car right out and look at it. So I'm getting a little excited to see this thing. But they got some really fine screws in here, Phillips screws, so I get a really small Phillips to undo these things. Try to pull the screw all the way out. Doesn't look like we're gonna get it. They're really, really small screws, so when we drop them in the shop floor, it takes me forever to find them. They blend in really easily. Here we go. So you can see how small that screw is holding the car down. There's the other one. So just 2 screws. Then I'm going to get my razor blade here, pop this tape. The box is split in half, styrofoam box. So there'll be a wing. There'll be a wing in here, and then the complete car with the engine and everything in it. The 3 items that you assemble is the top wing, the hood, and the nose wing. I've never been a big collector, but I know how passionate people are about collecting things and having really unique items. Well, this thing actually came really nice. So here we are. We have a top wing and the East Texas hot rod. There's a nice protection sheet over the halo and over the A-frame, the halo, and the down tubes of the car, protecting the engine. Anything. Set this back in here. So we got, looks like we got a Speedway Chevy engine in this thing, already plumbed with the radiator. Front axle's in it perfectly. Got some Stevie Smith brakes on it. I'm gonna pull this wing out here, get it out of the plastic so we can take a good look at it. Got all my partners on here. So here's the top wing. Top wing clips from the front, and then you would pull it back. It's got a little bit of wiggle room to set it behind the halo here. There's a mount where it recesses in, but here we got Whiskey Myers on there. Our partner Spankins Motorsports, a big 24, some stripes, that blend from orange to silver, back to orange. We really wanted to make that Whiskey Myers logo stand out with this design. Thank you to Heater Studios that was able to make this car really pop. Rico Abreu across the belly here, nose cap of the belly. Mesilla Valley Transportation, one of our major sponsors here at Rico Abreu Racing. We got Shop Rico up there. Couldn't forget about Gus on the top wing with a cool 24 on the belly. We got our partner, the inside of the board here, our partners, the Hunt family, Swan Island Sheet Metal Works, and ArcZone.com. Some amazing partners on this car. Nothing underneath, just how you set, just the clips to set the car. And the left side, you can see the braces and some more rivets where the boards are riveted on. So lots of detail with this wing. I'm gonna set it right here and get this car out and really look at it. Here we go. So here is the East Texas hot rod with no hood and no wings. Let me pull these screws out here. Let's get the hood and the wings on this thing. I'm gonna go with the hood. Well, actually, the hood comes on and off really easily. So I'm gonna go with the nose wing first. Make sure we get our wicker bill in the back here. You have to be really careful with putting these parts on the car because the car is quite fragile. So we're gonna pop this nose wing right on. It's a little flexible, so you got a little, you got some give and take here, and then there's 4 clips. So 2 on the bottom and then 2 on the top. Looks like I got this one off too. Okay, so it looks like we got the nose wing on. You can see the wheels. The wheels actually move, the pitman arm moves, which is really cool. You can actually see the pitman arm moving, which is really impressive. What I'm most impressed about this car is just the detail of each piece, from the mag box to the headers to your nozzle lines to how perfect the air cleaner looks. Like, that's so real life looking, and the radiator and Joey Saldana oil tank, you know, and it's, you got weld wheels on this diecast car. Like, that's so impressive. Just the detail that they get, and you know, just with the, even with the, just with the logos and how minute and small the sponsors are down on our kick panels, and just how clear they look. So that stuff is really, really impressive to me. I want to, we're gonna get this top wing on. See how we do. So I do the top wings from the front. So the front slide slips in here, and then when I set it over, I want to pull my thumb and just pull it back, and it should clip right on. You can hear it clip. So it was really easy to do. You just be patient with it when you get your car and unbox it. I'm gonna move it back around here because I want to show you guys the radius rods, the right front arm, and just how close it is to the axle, which is really cool. You know, and then when you're on a big track, there's not a lot of pressure on that right front arm, so it dangles, and you know, you can move this thing up and down a little bit. Let's get this hood on so we can see how done up this baby is. There she is right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rico AV Racing Whiskey Myers East Texas Hot Rod. Now that we've put this car together, I'm gonna make sure to get Ricky to check the ground clearance on everything, and just make sure it's fast before we get to the racetrack, because I don't want to hear any excuses when we get there and this thing gets, make sure it's to the top of the speed charts. It's very different. I've been into big and bright colors, and this is a different look for me, and I think it's gonna catch a lot of people off guard, which is exciting, and I love that excitement about it. I really love this partnership with Whiskey Myers, how genuine and organic it is. I truly love listening to their music, and hearing it driving down the road on Spotify, hearing it at the high limit races in Victory Lane, the Wolf. It just really is in tune to my lifestyle and what I have going on for my day-to-day roles, and that's why this relationship fits so well. And I from day one, I told Eddie and the band guys at Whiskey Myers that we need to do something really special around a big race, and they're big fans of Eldora Speedway, and I wanted to create this car. My friend Ernest and I came up with the name the East Texas Hot Rod, and we knew right away, this is it, baby. Like, this thing is unbelievable, and it's very special, and it's gonna be an iconic race car, and I just hope that we can win the King's Royal for these guys. It's gonna be really cool just to get that, to be able to share that moment with them and have these race cars, and you know, have these cool East Texas Hot Rod diecast cars. Everything's gonna drop online July 13th at 8 p.m. So you guys gotta get ready. I'm telling you, these cars are gonna sell out really fast. We're gonna check your clicker reflexes on shoprico.com. Our Red Wine Express cars sold out in 15 minutes. They were all gone. We got 500 cars So we put together wingboards, hats, t-shirts, and hoodies with the Whiskey Myers East Texas Hot Rod. It'll all be available at the Kings Royal and on shoprico.com. Let me know what you guys think about this beautiful East Texas Hot Rod. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the Rico Avery Racing YouTube channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.